What's up, guys? Welcome back to Visuals MMA. Today I'm going to be going over UFC 294. I'm going to be going over some of my favourite fights from the prelims, two of my favourite fights from the prelims, and the main card, obviously. This is massive. This is my favourite card of the rest of the year. We got John Jones versus Stipe, and we got Edwards versus Covington, but let's be real. Besides Yuri versus Poatan, which is... It's Oliveira versus Makhachev, Khamzat versus Yuri and Prohaska. Yuri Prohaska versus Poatan. Like those two, they're the best fights of the year. And if you're an MMA fan, you know that. Well, anyway, sorry. I'll get back to it. Okay, I'm going to be going over a few of my favourite fights from prelims. You should probably check out. Firstly, we're going to be going over Shara Magomedov versus Bruno Silva. Mate, Shara Magomedov is literally a fucking supervillain. I cannot wait for this guy to come into the UFC. We've been waiting for like a year. I've had a look at him, had a look at some of his fights. Mate, this guy's going to absolutely knock out Bruno Silva in the first round. I can just see it. Now this is what I dreamed. Okay, so Bruno Silva, we don't expect anything, and Bruno Silva hits Shara with a right hook to the chin, and everyone's like, oh my god. Shara, he's gonna knock out Shara, and then Shara just bang, and Bruno Silva's out. Just dead. Yeah, that's what I can see happen. And that's the first thing, and Bruno Silva's not just down, he's dead on the ground, and everyone's like, oh my god, this guy's a bloody supervillain. This guy's the bloody enemy of the middleweight division, and we already have a few enemies. We already have a few supervillains. We've got some on this card. We'll go over them, but yeah, that's a great fight to watch. Check out Shara. I think he's going to be absolutely insane. Let's have a look at him. Let's go for him because we need more grapplers in the middleweight division. It's more fun with more highly level skilled fighters in each division, and that's what I like to say. Anyway, another one to watch is Tim Elliott versus Muhammad Makhachev. Weird fight. I think Muhammad Makhachev's going to get this one. Tim Elliott, obviously, he's had a rough year, to be honest. If you want to type up Tim Elliott, check it out. But he's had a rough year, so it would be good for him to win. It would be nice for him to win, but I think Muhammad Makhachev probably smashes him. I think Muhammad Makhachev actually trains with Leon Edwards, if I'm not sure. So he can KO? Nah, I'm joking. I think this fight's going to go to a decision. If not, Tim Elliott's going to get submitted by Muhammad Makhachev because, but Tim Elliott, we saw in his last fight, he's got a good ground game, but Muhammad Makhachev is a pretty damn good fighter, okay? And I think he's got a reach advantage. I can see him knocking Tim Elliott down. Tim Elliott trying to pass guard, trying to get guard, and Muhammad Makhachev passes guard and probably gets the guillotine, choke on him. Yeah, that's how I see it. Let's go to the main card. Said Magomedov versus Gafarov. Okay, so Said Magomedov is an absolute savage. He will win this fight, and I hate, guys, I'm picking all these Russians, I'm picking all these Magomedov and Imbabov, all in ones, okay? But we'll see. Look, I'm a nice guy, okay? But Said Magomedov, he knows how to win a fight, okay? He wins the rounds, okay? Some of these Russian fighters don't know how to do this, but Said Magomedov... God. Said Magomedov knows how to win a fight, okay? Gafarov, Okay, Gafarov, No, Said Magomedov's going to absolutely wipe the floor with Gafarov. He's got this... Gafarov's got this nervous grin, like that, and I think we can see Said Magomedov choking him out, and he's got this nervous grin, you're not choking me, and then Said squeezes, and then Gafarov is and he just gets choked out like that. Yeah, easy. Anyway, next one. Okay, we got a really good fight. We got Imavov versus Aliskerov. Okay, obviously this UFC 294 is in Abu Dhabi. This is why it's such a Russian card, which I kind of like. We get these Russian cards each year, and it's really good grapplers, fighters. You like to see it. Imavov versus Liskarov is a great fight. Imavov fought, I believe, fought Strickland at the start of the year. Imavov versus Strickland, yeah, it was a fight night. It was the first fight night of the year, and Imavov got absolutely pieced apart by Strickland, and I think Iskram Liskarov is probably going to win this. Iskram Liskarov won his first fight in the UFC by like 2 minutes or something. Yeah, really good. Both good fighters. Could go either way, to be honest. If it stays on the feet, I think Imavov probably edges out Liskarov, but I think Liskarov will probably get the takedown, probably submit him, probably round 2. That's how I see it going. Anyway, moving on. Massive fight. Magomed Ankalaev versus Johnny Walker. This is a pretty big one, okay? So, Johnny Walker, in my opinion, he's absolutely massive, mate. This guy, mate, I don't even... How the hell does he make light heavyweight, you know? Johnny Walker is 6'6", and he gets down to 205. And when we see him at the weigh-ins, I want you to go, this is the one thing I want you guys to go and look at him at the weigh-ins for this fight. Look at him facing off against Magomed, and you're going to tell me that Johnny Walker loses to Magomed. Now, this is another thing. Johnny Walker, his build is massive torso, small legs. You know who else has a really good massive torso and small legs? Who was it? The guy that almost beat Islam Makhachev, who I think beat Makhachev? Volkanovski. Small legs, massive torso, massive arm reach. You know who has the massive arm reach? Johnny Walker. 82 arm reach to 75 arms reach from Magomed. That's a 7-inch reach advantage. That's insane. I think I can see a knockout coming in, or I can see a clinch game where they get into the clinch. I can see a few knees up the middle. Magomed goes for the takedown. Knee from Johnny. Magomed stumbled. Right hook into the jaw, and then slept. Done. Easy. That's what I say. Yeah. I see Johnny Walker knocking out Magomed Ankalaev. I think Johnny Walker's better now than ever, and I think we're going to see that. I think it's the Johnny Walker era soon. Guy's 31. He's in his prime now. Magomed, his last fight against Jan Blachowicz wasn't the greatest, and he's had his time off, but what has he really improved on? I think he's got a bad mentality where he thought he won that fight, and I can see Johnny Walker, beating him. I think Johnny Walker wins this. Moving on, we got an absolute grudge match, an absolute banger. We got Paulo Costa versus Khamzat Chimaev. We've got the bloody supervillain, bloody Borgs versus the Eraser. This is a great fight. Another one, Brazil versus Russia. It's a real theme in this card. We got Paulo, we got Johnny Walker, we got Oliveira versus Khamzat, Islam and Magomed. So it's gonna be good. I can't wait for this fight. Khamzat Chimaev is obviously an insanely good fighter, and I think Khamzat Chimaev probably beats Paulo Costa. If I'm being real, this is my real projection. If I'm being unbiased, Khamzat Chimaev submits Paulo Costa in the first round brutally. I think he knocks him down and then he chucks him out. And I think he's talking in Paulo Costa's ear while Paulo's smiling. Actually, I can see that. You know what I can really see? I can see Paulo Costa smiling, like laughing, while Khamzat has him on the ground. But the other thing is, people are saying that this fight is going to be like Gilbert Burns versus Khamzat 2.0. If Khamzat hasn't improved, or hasn't improved that part of his game, Paulo's wiping the floor with Khamzat, because if Gilbert Burns can do that to Khamzat, Paulo Costa can bloody wipe the floor with him. Because Paulo Costa is, in my opinion, a better version of Gilbert Burns. And I know that's crazy to say, but Paulo Costa, when he was at his finest, wasn't getting taken down by bloody Yoel Romero, the bloody Olympic wrestler. He wasn't getting taken down. Yeah, I think Paulo Costa could really... he has a real big advantage here. And if Khamzat hasn't improved from his last fight, from his Gilbert Burns fight, then Paulo can take this, definitely. So this is a great fight. I have Khamzat by submission round 1, but we'll see. If this fight, ends up paying Gilbert Burns part 2, I'm going Paulo all the way. Anyway, moving on. the main event. Islam Makhachev versus Charles the Bronx. Mate, this is an insanely good fight. And I think it's closer than most people think. You know, the odds have it, minus 345 to plus 250. Yeah, no, I can't see. I can see Oliveira winning this, and this is another thing I dreamed of this. Okay, and I think what's going to happen. This is the game plan for Oliveira, I believe. This is his path to victory. If Oliveira does what Volk did and just suppress the takedown, so when he gets taken down, which he will get taken down, he just needs to survive. That's one thing. Survive the takedown. The other thing is, like, survive that ground game. That's all you need to do and get to the next round. Get that striking game up. If he gets that striking game up, I'll tell you this, he'll win that fight. What did Justin Gaethje said? When other fighters punch him, it's like a rubber band. It hurts, it stings, but it's not terrible. When Charles Oliveira hits him, it's like a bloody zap. It's like a bloody electric shock. Boom, you're down, you know? Oliveira, I think, every round starts on the feet, remember that. If Oliveira can suppress the ground game of Islam Makhachev and not get submitted, I think Charles Oliveira can go into that third round. I think he's gonna get a few good moments on the feet, but not the greatest. But then Charles Oliveira, he always has his great moment, and this is his rallying moment, because Charles Oliveira doesn't go for that many rounds. Okay, he'll get tired, but I think his third round, his team has just been like, this is it. This is the round to go. You're just going to knock him out. And he goes out there. He knocks down Islam, gets on his back, chokes him out. I think the choke out will take like 2 minutes, because Islam will be good at defending it. But then I think Islam will get tired, and I think we'll see a choke. And I think Oliveira will win this. And I think he'll get back his title, and the champion will have a name again. I can see it happening. And to all the Dagestani fans and the Islam fans out there, I can also see Makhachev winning, obviously. But that is my prediction. That's what I've dreamt. That's what I think is going to happen. I think Oliveira is going to improve his striking game. And who's the better striker? Let's be real. It's Charles Oliveira. Charles Oliveira is the better striker if he tries it. And if he's improved his striking to that degree where he can chin Makhachev, he's going to knock out Makhachev, because Makhachev's been knocked out before with a bloody chin. If Oliveira's knocking out Gaethje, if he's knocking out Gaethje, if he's knocking out Dustin Poirier and Michael Chandler, heaven believe, he can knock out Islam Makhachev. So that is my prediction. Round 3, sub or KO, but knocked down by Charles Oliveira to a KO or a sub. There we go. That is my predictions. We're going to go Charles Oliveira, Khamzat Chimaev, Johnny Walker, Ikram Aliskerov, Said Nurmagomedov, Tim Elliott, and Sharon Magomedov. Those are my predictions for UFC 294. Guys, let me know some feedback in the comments. Thanks for all the support. I hope you like this video. Let me know what else you want to see. I'm probably going to do like a Khamzat Chimaev video or edit in the next few coming weeks, because Khamzat's just an awesome fighter. Love the guy. Love Paulo, but he's a funny guy, but bloody, it's Khamzat Chimaev. The guy's scary as hell, and he hasn't shown any fuss. So there you go, guys. That's my predictions. Hope you liked this video. Let me know any feedback below, and have a good one.